Hey everyone, this is Michael Brook from Rapid Couples Counseling. This video is about the problems with open relationships. Now, I've worked with many couples in the past who have opened their relationship or attempted to open their relationship in order to spice up their sex life. Now, the unfortunate thing is most of the time this ends in a complete and total train wreck. And there's a number of reasons why that's the case, and so let me talk about that. The first one is what happens with people when they have sex with somebody. We are fundamentally energetic beings having human experience. And when we connect with someone sexually, it forms a connection between you and your sexual partner at an energetic level. If you have sex repeatedly with one person, that forms an energetic connection between you and them. Whether you like it or not, whether you want to or not, that's just what happens. That's the first thing. The second thing is the problem of oxytocin. Oxytocin is the compound that's released into the brain when people experience orgasm. It's the compound that generates the feeling of love. And so when you're crazy, stupid, in love with someone, the oxytocin levels in your system is very high. When women are breastfeeding, they get a shot of oxytocin every single time they breastfeed so they can bond with the child. Now, the problem is when people have sex with each other, oxytocin gets released into their system. Now, for men, oxytocin sticks around the system around for a short period of time, like 2 to 4 days. For women, oxytocin sticks around their system for like 2 to 3 weeks. And so men and women experience oxytocin differently. And so if a guy is giving a woman plenty of pleasure and plenty of orgasms, creates a very strong impetus inside her to fall in love with him and to bond with him. Now the problem is if you've got a primary relationship or you're married and the people open up the marriage to have sex with other people, the problem is when you start doing that, those bonds with those other people are formed merely by virtue of what you're doing with each other. And that when you're in a relationship with someone, you have that energetic connection with you and your partner. And if they take their time and attention and give desire to somebody else, you notice that lack of desire, you notice that lack of connection through the energetic connection between you and them. And when you notice that, you feel that sense of lack. This is why when I've talked to lots and lots of people who've experienced infidelity, at some level they knew in their bones, because their energetic connection was being violated, they knew in their bones that their partner was doing something because they just didn't feel like that energetic connection was being enhanced, or there was something wrong with it. They noticed the absence of it. This is that problem. The problem is when you're having sex with somebody else other than your primary relationship partner or your husband or wife in a relationship, when you're doing that, they're feeding the energy connection between them and this other person. And people notice that lack and they have profoundly strong emotions around it. Jealousy is hardwired into the human neurobiology. You can't outthink jealousy by saying, I think I should be cool about this. Yeah, I am cool about this, when you've got a few 100,000 years of biological programming going around and floating around inside your system that says having your partner have sex with somebody else is a bad idea from a biological and evolutionary perspective. And that's why jealousy is something that's automatic and it's incredibly intense. You can't outthink that. And I've spoken to a lot of clients who have tried out polyamorous relationship or tried out open marriages, and they end up going, yeah, it's not for me, because they just want their partner to want them and them alone. So this is the problem with opening your relationship. It's far better as a solution for improving your sex life is to put your attention into your partner and put your attention into the sexual engagement you have with your partner than it is to try and get variety in your sexual relationship with somebody else. It's much easier to bring variety in your sexual relationship with your primary relationship partner than it is somebody else. It's a challenge, but it's far more rewarding. Often with open relationships, people seek variety and express themselves sexually very different with their play partners than they do their husband or wife, if they brought that sexual expression to their husband and wife and asked their partner to do the same, then their relationship will flourish. It's just that they stopped having sex. It's actually really good. So working with couples who have worked on and improved their sexual engagement a lot, it's actually really possible and it's really achievable. It doesn't have to be broken. So if you're considering an open relationship and if your relationship has deteriorated to the point where you're considering it, my suggestion would be to give me a call on 0432 681 321, and I can have a talk further about some of the concepts in this video. Otherwise, if you want to have book in a session, the booking link is in the description. Please like and subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to making more quality content for you in the future. Thanks very much. Bye.